What's up, everybody? It's me, your Asian Gamer Bro, back again. This video I've been wanting to make for a while because I've been seeing a lot of other people talk about it, and I really just wanted to put it out there. My thoughts on Colin Moriarty and Kinda Funny. Well, what can I say? I'm just a big fan of Kinda Funny. Greg Miller has been like my idol in the games industry for so long, ever since his days at IGN, back in 2007, 2010, somewhere along there. I'm just a big fan. He has great eccentric personality. He talks fast like me, and he's an avid gamer, and he's just really intelligent in the games industry. And then all of a sudden you have Colin Moriarty, his best friend. They did IGN together. They did pretty much everything together. I see on their social media accounts, them hanging out, playing video games together or whatnot. And they were roommates for a long time. I think even till now, well, probably Colin's finding a new place. So then basically, they left IGN and found this company called Kinda Funny Games, or Kinda Funny. And they're independent game personality. Something I really look up to, something that's really been influential in my life and career on YouTube. And just this past week, Colin Moriarty, one of the co-founders of Kinda Funny, sent a controversial tweet, and it was very it had a lot of people talking in the woods, including a lot of former game journalists or a lot of coworkers of Colin and Greg at IGN. And Colin felt very attacked. He felt he was very alone. Like, he just said this very sarcastic, dry joke, and everybody took offense to that. So basically what happened was Greg issued an apology for Colin. Colin never issued an apology. He never even deleted his tweet. I mean, I'll show you guys now. I mean, it's up here somewhere still. So he never even issued an apology. He stood by it, saying that, hey, Colin's like, hey, it's just a joke, and it's obviously a joke, and people shouldn't be offended or whatnot. But the thing was, I guess he sent it out on International Women's Day. During the same time, this tweet was trending as or the hashtag was trending as a women's protest, a day without women. So he sent out this controversial tweet. Greg apologized. Tim Kennedy, that one of the other co-founders, was like, hey, this is not how we want our fans to be, because somebody else tweeted one of the fans of Kinda Funny, or whoever he was from, he tweeted out a statement about like, oh, is this how your fans, is this who your fans want to be? Is this how your fans, are supposed to be like? And Tim Kennedy is one of my favorite, people all the time in the games industry, also said, hey, this is not who we are. It's not how we want our fans to be. And all this shit was happening on Twitter, like this tweet drama war, and Colin didn't say nothing, Colin didn't apologize. He didn't tweet back. In fact, the only person who really stood up for him and backed him up was his girlfriend. I thought it was very sweet of her for doing that. Well, so after this happened, Colin resigned over differences in the company and over creative talent, and he left Kinda Funny. And now Colin's kind of figuring out what he's gonna do next. He was on the Rupert Report. I love the Rupert Report. I love Rupert. I followed him on YouTube, and he basically said in an interview that he was going through this very dark time since the tweet, and nobody was really there for him. Maybe his girlfriend, but nobody was really there. He felt bad until Rupert came and sought after him, and they had dinner, and he felt like he was his oldest best friend. And man, that really hit home, because I felt bad for Colin. I mean, I kind of feel bad for Kinda Funny and Greg, because here was this company, it's all best friends. They are truly best friends. They grew up together at IGN. They had common interests for so long. They connected over video games. They worked together. They were roommates. They lived together. And Colin sent this out controversial tweet where Greg felt like he had to protect the interests of the company and say that, hey, we apologize for this to happen. We don't want to lose any fans over it, blah blah, or money over it. And then Colin feels like, hey, he was thrown under the bus. He was backstabbed, where he thought that best friends supposed to be best friends. So yeah, that's how he feels. And my real thoughts about it is it was really a tough situation for Greg. It was definitely tough for Colin. I think Colin did right by himself for doing the right thing and leaving the company. I think Greg did what he had to do. But at the same time, Greg probably could have been like, hey, it's no big deal. We don't want this to send the wrong message. It was just a bad joke. Poor taste. But let's move on and stuff. It's not really a big deal. That kind of seemed like it wouldn't throw Colin out of the bus. Maybe it was kind of ambiguous. That's what I like to do when I get in trouble with anything I say over internet or whatever. Is I just say something ambiguous just to make it okay afterwards or make it blown over or whatnot. But Colin felt betrayed. He felt like he was thrown under the bus. He left. He left because of this tweet. He left because of these creative differences they've been having over 3 to 6 months. And when I look back, I kind of funny because I watch them pretty much every day on Twitch and YouTube. I do see a disparity between Colin and Greg and the show. Colin was making a lot of new shows. Colin was right. PSXO, but then Colin had a different version of his stance on video games or whatever the topic was. And I keep seeing like Colin was kind of, I felt like there was some sort of tension there. Not only that, Colin will talk a lot about how politics or like history stuff, which is fine. My best friend, one of my best friends, talks about that stuff, and I love politics. I probably won't get into crazy debates with Colin or anybody else about that stuff because I'm not really that knowledgeable in that industry. I'm more of a games, media, technology kind of stuff. So I could see the water turning. I could see where it was heading, but I guess the circle of events has happened so fast that I was really shocked. I think most of the people in the games industry, the YouTube industry, was really shocked. I wish nothing but the best for Colin. I kind of feel like I do look at kind of funny in a different way, but I think Greg did the right thing. But he didn't want to. I don't think he knew he was gonna lose his best friend, and because of this, it reminds me. If you guys watch sports, you guys know I'm a big basketball fan. I try to stream with 2K17 every once in a while on my channel. It's kind of like the thing with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant of the Thunder. Kevin Durant went to chase the championship and kind of miscommunicated on how his departure was with Russell Westbrook, and the way they left was not so great. It was a little bit of bad blood. I'm not talking about chasing championship. I'm more talking about the communication. I think that Colin was just making a very dry joke, but I think at the same time he was very agitated at work. His own business where he was alone. 1 verse 3, he was alone, where he was talking about politics, and he was making games secondary, and kind of funny. It's all about games and movies, all this geek fandom, which is something I really love. But Colin felt like he really wanted to talk about more stuff like politics, history, controversial topics, that's happening today every day or whatnot. So I think there's a lot of tension that Colin was having. There was a lot of loneliness Colin was feeling, and Greg was right. I think one of the symptoms that became about this about the kind of funny business was this controversial tweet, and I feel bad for Colin. I'm still gonna watch Kind of Funny. I still love Greg, but I guess it's to the point where the Kind of Funny is bigger than who they are now. It's become really big. They make $55,000 a month. This show it's become substantially too big for them. So Greg did what he had to do in the best interest for the company, but at the same time, he probably realized now he's probably gonna lose a friend. I don't know, maybe not forever, but at the time being, he lost a friend, not just any friend, his best friend since he came up in the game industry, since he won Trending Gamer of the Year. And Colin is probably gonna be successful on his new endeavors and his future successes. He's on the Roof Report a lot. He's gonna be with Joe Rogan. He's probably gonna start his own politics history show, maybe a little bit of game stuff involved. But I wish them nothing for the best. I feel like a lot of YouTubers are entrepreneurs. They like it's kind of their own thing, their own business or whatnot. So in a way, I understand where Greg is coming from. But I guess to see all unfold like that so rapidly as consumers of the games industry was really a shock to me. I stand by them. Let me show you guys. In fact, I met Kind of Funny before. I'm gonna show you guys an article. when I was working for Nerd Reactor. This is an article that was, you guys can see, yeah, this is an article that was signed by Colin and Greg at Kind of Funny when they barely just started, like probably 6 months into their business. Yeah, I admired him so much. You know, I love Colin. You know, he's probably the smartest one out of the group when it comes to games, the games knowledge and industry. But Greg, you know, is a big personality, and I love Greg too. It's just a shame how everything kind of transpired, and I hope that they will work out their differences and maybe reunite someday, or just, you know, still be cool. You know, I would hate to see them be like this, especially like how Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook stopped talking and stuff. You know, so with the basketball industries. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just kind of me talking about my thoughts to Colin Moriarty and Kind of Funny. I'm a big fan of them. They kind of inspired me for what I do today with you guys. So thank you for watching the video in its entirety. If you guys really like this video, go ahead, hit the like button. If you guys really like this video, go ahead, subscribe to me, your Asian Gamer Bro. Any questions or comments about the situation, you know, let me know what you guys think about Colin and Kind of Funny, the future of Kind of Funny, or whatnot. Just let me know, guys, on the comment section below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys on the other side.